What lies beneath all that is wrong in our world today is a deepening moral crisis. The evidence is everywhere. In the intolerance of rampant racial and ethnic hate crimes, the greed of corporate criminals stealing hundreds of billions of dollars, immorality, with online pornography now $1 billion a year business, and more than half of all marriages ending in divorce. While over the last 4 decades, violent crime has increased by 500%. At the root of all of it is a loss of basic morals and values. But helping to reverse this decline and restoring to man integrity and trust is the way to happiness, the first moral code based wholly on common sense. Authored by L. Ron Hubbard in 1980 to fill the moral void in an increasingly materialistic society, the 21 precepts of this code restore the bonds that unite mankind. Entirely non-religious, it can be followed by anyone, of any race, culture, or creed. Because the acts of others profoundly affect one's life, by presenting copies of The Way to Happiness to friends and associates, one improves his own survival by restoring morality to those around him, helping them better survive and lead happier lives. In turn, they pass copies of the book on to those whose lives they influence, guiding others to treat their fellows with kindness, compassion, and respect. At this grassroots level, more than 70 million copies of The Way to Happiness have passed from hand to hand across more than 100 nations. But repairing the moral fabric of society is a big job. That's why in 2003, the Way to Happiness Foundation established its new international headquarters in Glendale, California. It's here educators, corporate executives, legislators, and dignitaries from the world over learn how they can use this vital book to bring about urgently needed change in their businesses, communities, and nations. The foundation, as the central coordination point, also establishes a growing network of Way to Happiness offices, which assists thousands of individuals and groups to distribute the book across every sector of society. To meet the increasing demand for the booklet, the headquarters' state-of-the-art printing facility allows for it to be printed instantly and in any of more than 90 languages. With personalized covers, individuals, businesses, and governmental bodies adopt and distribute the book as their own, making the Way to Happiness message their message. Recognizing the effectiveness of the book, businesses conduct their own Way to Happiness campaigns, including employee workshops that foster a more ethical workplace, and distribution to customers to encourage honesty and trust. Taking responsibility for establishing a moral future, companies sponsor youth programs that draw upon the precepts of the booklet. Thousands of schools and youth groups take part in Set a Good Example contests, inspiring millions of students to take action in their neighborhoods, carrying out cleanups, graffiti paintouts, and other activities that protect and safeguard their communities. Still more get the Way to Happiness message through 21 public service announcements, one for each precept, airing on screens in nations the world over. The book is also proven to be a powerful force for crime prevention and rehabilitation. Programs utilizing the Way to Happiness operate in prisons, juvenile centers, and probation offices, giving offenders a moral code they can use to become honest, productive citizens. Law enforcement officials have used the Way to Happiness as a tool to reverse the trend of crime and violence, taking its message right to the streets, to city parks dedicated to the precepts, and to tens of millions more through internationally televised events. While in areas torn by civil unrest and war, mass distribution by volunteers replaces conflict and violence with reason and calm. From quelling racially sparked violence in an American city to restoring order on the riot-torn streets of Venezuela, to helping build a common bond between Palestinians and Israelis. In country after country, local and national leaders issue official recognitions acknowledging the way to happiness for instilling humanity and compassion into whole communities and entire nations. All that stands between the world conflict we face today and one that is compassionate and peaceful is finding common values upon which all can agree, no matter their nationality, race, or religion. It is in your power to help point the way to a less dangerous and happier life. Give the way to happiness to those you care about, so they too can pass it on. Sponsor a campaign to distribute it, or start a group and help restore to an entire area decency and morality. Wherever the way to happiness reaches, like gentle oil spread upon the raging sea, the calm and peace flow outward and outward, leaving in its wake a world built on tolerance, trust, and understanding.
Welcome back. Our contestants reached the final round, where he's faced with 3 difficult choices. Behind curtain number 1, more alcohol than your body could ever survive. Behind curtain number 2, dangerous, mind-altering drugs. And behind curtain number 3, we have your family, your friends, and your self-respect. All right, Luke, what's it gonna be? Come on, Luke. 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 You want another beer?
Okay, now you ready? Now, just like I showed you.
Yeah.
Now push in the clutch and gently shift it into first gear.
I remember, okay.
Okay, that was good. Oh, honey, look this way, look this way. Honey, hit the gas a little bit more. Hit the gas.
Oh.
Hey, no, honey, put your hands on the wheel. only brake. You're driving. And why don't you just pull over right here? That's perfect. Brake.
Thank you, Dad.
Be good. Don't party, okay?
I did the craziest thing today.
Was it something gross?
It was just something I never thought I'd do. Like ever.
Did your parents find out?
Yeah, they were totally shocked. My mom cried. And for the first time in a long time, I just felt good.
What did you do?
Look at this guy. What are you gonna do, kid? Go home. It's hopeless. Yeah, dude, do something with your life. Leave. You're looking stupid, man. Give it up.
Where's your emergency?
Please, send help.
Tell me what happened?
I think he's dead. Please, he was shot.
Okay, what's going on right now?
I think he needs help. Send help.
And so the king ordered his men into battle,
And even though he was no longer acting in their best interest, they followed obediently. But what if they didn't? What if they just refused? What if selfish leaders got no support? What if people had the courage to stand up when something wasn't right? What if the government didn't just serve a lucky few? What if it was designed and run for all the people, no matter what race, color, or creed? What if we didn't put up with anything less? What if?
Hey, how you doing? Hey, girl, Nicole. Good luck on the play tonight. You're welcome. What's up, guys? Now you're gonna make sure that you return those on Monday, right? Thank you. Oh, nice.
We'll talk to you for a second. Go ahead, no. Give me water. Come on, let me get your water. Just get out the way, man. Hey! Hey! Hey!
All right, please stand back, sir. We're just dumping a little excess sewage here. I hope those shoes aren't new. Oh, God. Dave, Mr. Boss, give me a shift this Saturday. We really need time.
Hey, Shane.
Oh, hey, look, that's my sister. Hey, Nicole, isn't your dad supposed to be here? He's coming. He promised. I trust him.
Campaign ad tested extremely well. I can't tell you how excited.
Sorry, I gotta go.
Showtime, guys. 1 minute.
Mr. Boss, give me a shift this Saturday.
Did you promise you'd take me on a proper date? David, it's Mom. You owe us a visit.
Hey man, you owe me 50.
Dave, you owe me money.
Hey, Mr. Sims, I just want to remind you, you owe me 13. Mr. Sims, you can't keep on pulling this off, man. I need that money.
Who's first? Okay, maybe you guys should form a line.
What do you guys want to do?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
One, two, ready, go. Gonna pull the stops, gonna make it go. Drop down, gagged and bound, just sitting down and getting nowhere. You're living on a wing and a prayer. Gonna put them things together. You know it's now or never. The building will be
Don't stop, baby.
What do you guys want to do now?
Don't stop, baby.
I wasn't always this good. I had a lot to learn. I had to practice. And practice. And practice. Until one day, my dream came true. Sure, it wasn't easy, but it was worth it.
Look, Perk, pay attention! What you looking at, lady? Get back to work.
Hey Jen, how you doing today?
Horrible, okay? Just leave me alone! Pay attention! Hey, pay attention, buddy! What's wrong with you? Stubborn kids! Pay attention! Perk, pay attention! Shit!
Pay attention!
Look at this guy. What are you gonna do, kid? Go home. It's hopeless. Yeah.
You're really not that talented.
You're not attractive.
Too fat.
You're too short.
Too old?
Man, you're garbage. Do you really think you're gonna make it?
Nobody really makes it anyway.
Why don't you just give up?
Give up.
Give up.
Give up.
Just give up.
It is an honor to speak to you today on behalf of my nation's Department of Correctional Services and on behalf of the government of the Republic of South Africa. It can be said today that all of us, by our presence here and our celebrations in this grand opening, are opening a way to glorious life for all humanity through the way to happiness. I strongly believe that my nation needs this moral code more than ever. It is for this reason that we welcomed an initiative introducing the way to happiness in our correctional system. It shows offenders how to live in harmony with fellow human beings. The success stories we receive every week from inmates speak volumes of the effects of this program. It has actually created role models who we are proud to have speak in public platforms on their success. Yet what speaks even louder is this: not one of those who have done the Way to Happiness program and been released from prison has since returned.
I'm very pleased to speak with you this evening from the American National Red Cross on behalf of our sister society, the Philippine National Red Cross. As I stand here, I feel the kindred spirit of a volunteer speaking to a movement of volunteers working on a very noble cause. The Philippine National Red Cross introduced the Way to Happiness as a part of their humanitarian mandate. The results have been tangible and significant. During a Philippine National Red Cross training session in Mindanao, copies of this book were distributed to all attendees. Both Muslim and Christian participants agreed that the Way to Happiness can facilitate a realization of peace between warring nations. In fact, one Muslim participant said, This booklet teaches us how to give honor and respect, but equally, it teaches us that this book shows us how to reach out to our brothers that want to fight with us. These programs now use the Way to Happiness in all Philippine Red Cross Learning Centers. Not only are we seeing a mutual respect and a newfound interest in education, but street fighting has become almost non-existent wherever the book and its precepts are used.
As a newspaper publisher and a businessman, I know that our economic prosperity depends on peace, security, and stability for all peoples, Arabs and Israelis. The Way to Happiness has shown me a way to achieve these goals. When I first read the book, I felt that I got something that was missing in my life. At that time, I decided to give as a gift to my readers the gift I got from Mr. Hubbard. And we put a copy of the Way to Happiness booklet in the newspaper to all of my readers, together with a message from me. That day, after we finished the distribution to 90,000 families, some 300,000 readers, I felt like I was flying in the sky. It was such a relief to know that I did something good that will lead my readers to their own enlightenment, that will spread many good deeds all over the planet. We in the Middle East are sitting on the top of the biggest gunpowder barrel in the world, and it's threatened to explode any minute. It has been proven that no army can solve the problem. It does not matter how strong or what kind of weapons they have. We can solve the problem. We can solve the problem.
Your humanitarian efforts in improving life are well known to many all over the world. Now, they have also become well known to many Palestinians. So, with the support of this foundation, more than 1 million copies of The Way to Happiness were distributed in Palestine and Israel. While we still have so far yet to go, it is making a big difference. I'm not dreaming. Yeah. For even during this last intifada, and for the first time in my life, I saw many Israeli Jews, young and old, men and women, who risked their own lives to support, help, and protect Palestinians. I'm sure that The Way to Happiness can play the role of rehabilitating both peoples. That's why I'm very proud that the Ministry's Committee on Improving Education has directed all school counselors to teach the Palestinian children using The Way to Happiness. And I promise my support in bringing this wonderful booklet to every man, woman, and child in every land. Thank you very much.
The whole concept of the program is great. It is so simple. It's as it says, common sense to everyday living.
Well, what's great is it's easy to read and understand. Anyone from any race or ethnicity can read this in their language and understand. It's not complicated words. It's really basic stuff that makes sense to people.
And this is a non-religious writing, and it can go into schools and it can go to people, and it can put them there with a moral standard that's missing in society today.
It doesn't compromise a person's existing religious beliefs or social status. And in a sense, it is all pervasive, that whether you're a Muslim, a Hindu, even a non-believer, it can make a very telling message that's relevant to your own circumstances.
And I thought it was very interesting because you can tailor it for any organization, any city, or any group. And I thought that was a fabulous thing because, like I said, any person or organization can benefit from it.
I've been able to use this book in my dental practice with my staff, with my patients, and our practice has grown to 82 staff members in my dental practice. So all of us try to apply the principles on the way to happiness. And it makes a tremendous difference when you have people that can trust each other.
It empowers them to be better people, get along well with each other, work a lot with foster children. And it's a great foundation for them.
Those are the principles that every kid should learn, because that is going to have access to the way that you're going to live for the rest of your life.
It's real exciting to see something that will bring the moral issue back into reality that they can live by, something fruitful, something that they can feed on, and give them hope for tomorrow.
What I've seen anytime I've given someone the book internationally is the person looks at the book, looks through the book, and says, this is what we need. I want this for my people. It cuts through anything and everything.
I will take every step that I can to spread the words, to spread this book through the country of Iran, through via the Ministry of Education and the government.
Now, after seeing what this program has done around the world, I am more excited to do it for my country, for my people.
We need that type of thing because we look at for the future, for the children of the future, and to get drugs and all the crime and criminal activities that are taking place in the world, to get it out of society.
There's just a million ways that the world affects us. And when you start taking responsibility for the world around you, things happen, good things change. And you can affect people with this. And that's the power of it.
And then people get it, and when they get it, it changes their life.
How in the world could it not benefit not only myself, my organization, but the world?
I believe that it can happen everywhere, and it will really be a revolution.
Things are happening, and there is hope, and obviously it's working.
What's in this book is very, very basic. If we all just work together, we could absolutely change the world.